really ugly crying. Because, I didn't know my cat was in here. She must have thought I was crazy. Oh, I'm just really realizing that my marriage is over and it's really bad. Oh, I'm really sad.
Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home.
See, when women make money and they go out to the workforce, they tend to become more masculine. And the more resources they bring in, they start to think, okay, why do I need this man? I don't care about him. Men, when they bring in resources, we try to pour into the family, to the household. We tend to give. We make sure our wife is straight. We make sure our girlfriends are straight. We make sure the kids have money put up and everything like that. Women, they just say, okay, I got money. Man, I don't need no man. What you gonna do for me?
I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with.
The tsunami is back. Like, it's just so hard. And like, I'm frustrated because I, my whole world got disheveled. And I feel like he has moved on and he is healed and moved on and doesn't care about me, which I don't want him to come back into my life, but
See, guys, I told you before, if you move on, if you're happy with your life, if you find another woman, if you become successful, she's going to say, man, what's going on? Because women want you to grovel. They want you to cry. They want to be needed. So if you're constantly communicating with them and saying, baby, can I get you back? Hey, what can I do to fix this? She's going to be like, oh, I don't want you. But as soon as you just move on with your life and you are at peace, they can't fathom you living a happy life without them.
I'm not made to date in 2023. I don't understand where the hell.
Let it out.
This is going to. I'm not made for situationships, whatever the that means. No, I'm made to be a wife and a mom.
There's another cat. Y'all heard that?
Whatever the that means. No, I'm made to be a wife and a mom.
So why did you leave your husband?
I want my man to come home to me. I want to have dinner cooked.
These women leave pretty good relationships and situations, and then they get back out there in the streets and they think, okay, I'm going to have all these options. The grass is green on the other side. Look at all these men that want me. I keep telling you, women, these guys out there just want to smash and hook up. Dudes ain't really trying to settle down like that. So if you have a man that's there for you, that's doing all he can, he might not make six figures. Man, you better stay with that guy, because let me tell you something. It's a savage world out here.
Laundry done. I want to do all that. That's what I'm made for. That's what God made me for. I know people are going to be like, it's 2023. Women don't need to be doing that. I want that.
So my husband just told me he doesn't love me anymore.
You are fucking retarded. Because I don't want to take a shot at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Monday? Okay.
A woman shared her regrets about not working harder to save her marriage now that her ex-husband is happily remarried. The 41-year-old woman shared to the True Off My Chest subreddit that she left her husband around 10 years ago, shortly after they'd had their first child together. According to this woman, there were no major issues in the marriage. She was a stay-at-home mom and had her husband wrapped around her finger. He did whatever she said, and she burned him out. When he grew tired of her demands, she started threatening divorce. She thought she was still a great catch and that she could do better than her husband, so she left. She ended up getting joint custody of her son and the house after the divorce. Now, 10 years later, the ex-husband is happily remarried with a baby.
See, these women think it's so awesome out there. I truly think a marriage for women, when you really look at it, it's just like a check mark. Okay, I did this. It's just a chapter. I did this. Okay, it's on to the next. This is why they have these divorce parties. They just take marriage for granted for the most part.
the baby daughter, and a new house. The divorced woman, on the other hand, has been unmarried ever since. She's jealous of her ex-husband's new wife, saying, "She took my husband, she took my kid, she took my life that was once mine, and now I live in an empty house." She claims she is alone and miserable and wishes she would have been a better wife 10 years ago. So
These women don't appreciate good men. They really don't. They have good husbands, guys who love them, who are there for them, who probably gonna do nothing wrong, and these women just blow it up because they feel like they don't want to be in that situation anymore. It's crazy, man. You can be the perfect guy. You can do everything you're supposed to do. You can provide, you can protect, and they'll still find something to complain about.
I'm having a bit of a tough day today, so I thought that I'd share that. Even though I'm the person who initiated the divorce, I'm feeling some jealousy because my ex is really out there working it. Not necessarily that he's looking for a girlfriend, but he's definitely working on building his social network. And that includes women. And even though I don't want to be with him anymore in that way, it still triggers jealousy.
See, even when they don't want you, they want you to want them. Women are sick in the head, man, when you really think about it. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be miserable. They want you to be on the brink of destruction and deleting yourself. That's when they're happy.
More in that way, it still triggers jealousy and pain. I know he's suffering and, he's dealing with the rejection that he feels because I'm the one who is leaving.
Look, I have a kid. I used to be like that until I had my kid. Now that I have my kid, like, I might be this, oh, I'm a boss bitch, da, da, da. But deep down in my heart, I would do absolutely anything to be at home and be, like, always with my child.
There you go.
But unfortunately,
and have a man protect you. Stop acting like, stop leaving out the man part. Right. Because for you to be home with your child, that means you got a man home.
Exactly. Guys, let me tell you something. Being a single mom is not cool. These women try to dress it up like, yeah, I can do bad all by myself. I'm a boss B. I don't need no man. Man, at home, they're struggling. They might not be crying, but they're sitting there like, man, I wish I had a man that could hold me, that can pay the bills. See, these single moms, they got to go out here and be masculine all the time. They can't be in their feminine. They can't be submissive. And oftentimes, these women are trying to keep the kids away from the dad. And they're miserable people for the most part. They're always struggling. Remember, guys, single moms are not looking for love. They're looking for help.
Exactly, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's right. And that shit's hard. Like, but unfortunately, since I'm by myself, I gotta hustle, But I would do anything to have a man like that.
That's what we saying. That's exactly.
Thank you. God bless you.
One thing I wish I would have known before I got my second divorce is that you can heal inside of a relationship.
And once you learn to play the motherfucking head game, it's no longer a game anymore at all. You can start living your life.
I think so many times we're stuck on this. I have to go find myself. I have to get divorced so I can heal a breakup. I have to be alone, whatever it may be. And it's just like simply not true.